Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching for the first time Jimin's Closer Than This official music video, and we'll be doing a vocal analysis as well, which is what I do here on this channel, musical and vocal analysis. Super excited. I think this is my second video I've done for this amazing artist. It is always a joy to make videos for the singers coming out of this scene. You know, they're all amazing at singing, they're all amazing at dancing. It's just like hyper talented, and these music videos that they're a part of are such high quality. The music production value is insane. The audio production is insane. It's just, they're so fun to watch and they're such high quality. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, guys. So let's get into it without further ado.
어떻게 보면 이것도 진짜 팬송이네요.
지금 우리가 이별하는 게 아니고 잠깐 그냥 못 볼 뿐이지.
중간에 베이비도미 원리가 되게 많이 나와서
그러니까
되게 좋은 것 같아요.
걱정하지 말라.
It is funny that I just like, clearly this is, it will turn into the production value I was just talking about, but it's really funny that I was just like absolute 10 out of 10 bajillion-dollar music production, and then this music video just starts with like a home video.
Baby, don't worry now.
가사 써본 거 녹음 시작.
That's hilarious.
너도 기억하니 우리 첫 만남이
There it is.
어색했던 그때 묵 돌아보니 어느새 여기까지 함께 걸어왔던 거야. 때론 넘어져 울기도 하고 서로의 어깨에 토닥여주고 눈물로 겨울 저 바라보며 서로의 이름을 불러줬지.
This is an absolute groove. What a vibe. Love, 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 love everything about this so far. Super chill. We've got these like almost like psychedelic guitar and synths happening in the background. Live drum set. Not recorded live, obviously, but you know, real drum samples, of course. And Jimin's voice just amazes me. It is just the highest, lightest tenor voice out there. I forgot, it's been so long since I've done a video for him that I forgot that was like a signature thing for him, where he opens his mouth and you're just like, really? Is that possible? And it really fits actually nicely with this vibe they're putting here. Love it. I'll talk a bit more as we go through.
너도 기억하니 우리 첫 만남이 수줍고 어색했던 그때.
So he's already up to D4 E4 above middle C. Like, that's already getting high in my voice, and it sounds like it's like low middle in his voice. Just like our voices are just couldn't be more different. It's such a light, sweet sound.
너도 기억하니 우리 첫 만남이 수줍고 어색했던 그때 묵 돌아보니 어느새 여기까지 함께 걸어왔던 거야.
Something else already. So we're in C major. Something else about his voice too is even when he's singing really soft, like he's starting out here soft in his middle range, it's still it's a pretty darn efficient sound, meaning there's not a lot of extra air and breathiness escaping. So despite it being a soft, intimate sound, when most singers are like that, it's a very breathy sound. There's a lot of extra air coming through. For Jimin, it remains pretty pure. It's a pretty efficient sound despite using a soft, intimate approach, which is not common.
때론 넘어져 울기도 하고 서로의 어깨에 토닥여주고 눈물로 겨울 저 바라보며 서로의 이름을 불러줬지. 6월 13일 그날부터 오늘의 지금까지 너와 나 Even if you're not here 같은 자리에 always.
Yes. Love. He got That's up to a tenor high A, and it is just so easy in his voice. It is like nothing for him to be up comfortably that high. Just, that's wild. That's a tenor high A. He's like, here you go, whatever. And I know it's a studio, and I know he can do as many takes as he needs to, but you can tell how easy it is for him, just how the color of the sound is up there and how the approach is. It just doesn't sound strained. It does not sound effortful for him to reach that pitch. That's how you can tell studio setting, editing, whatever. It's very easy for him to sing that high. Nothing. Even if you're not here 같은 자리에 always don't have to worry now 잠시 손을 놓지만 작은 춤표일 뿐인걸 just call my name out loud 다시 보랏빛 물들 끝날. Before we go on, so you can tell, so he obviously sings much higher there. Up to tenor high C. Now he of course could do this in a very pure chest voice, but he chooses to flip up into a mix. And what I'll point out here as well is that despite doing that, again, this is a point in registration where you might expect a singer's voice to get breathy because it might not be as well trained. But for Jimin, it just stays super efficient. There's still no breathiness coming through, no matter where he is in his range. It's just like a very efficient, pure sound. Don't have to worry now. The only time it gets a little breathy is on the E of worry. And that's because he's bringing that lighter head voice, that lighter mixed voice down into a point in his range where it's naturally going to be very difficult to keep the sound efficient. Like if I go, eventually it gets really weird and breathy sounding. So that's kind of what happens on the E of worry in his voice. You can hear a little bit of breathiness actually start to come in. That's the only moment I've noticed. Even if you're not here 같은 자리에 always don't have to worry now. Just that one note. And there he's allowing it to happen, right? He's intentionally putting it in. He's putting a little more of that like sighing into the sound here. But this is back in his chest range, so this is obviously very intentional. Just call my name out loud. That's up to tenor high D in the mixed voice again. Super efficient, really nice. Just call my name out loud. 다시 보랏빛 물들 끝날. 'Cause anytime you want me, I'll be right here where you call me. I'll be. I can never let you go. Never let you go. Whenever you need me, I'll be. If you believe me, I'll be. I will never let you go. Never let you go. This is so pleasant, so fun, so light-hearted. So I guess this is the first chorus. We had a verse, we had a pre-chorus. Now we're into the actual chorus where he's I can only assume closer in time, closer in this. Yeah, I think at some point he's using the text from the actual title of the song. This very much sounds like chorus, right? And yeah, it's simple. You know, this is not complicated vocally, instrumentally. It's just a good vibe, right? It's a good vibe. It's good singing. We're not getting this standard, at least what have come across as what I believe to be standard for the kind of K-pop scene is like intense choreography, right? Big showmanship, big flashy things, you know, a lot of big vocal fireworks too, like showing all the skills at once, kind of in your face. And it's amazing. And this is much more laid back, like musically, and even, you know, the video production is actually shot kind of like home video from his time on tour and his time, I guess, you know, finding success in the music world. So it's a very different vibe from kind of what I'm used to coming out of the K-pop scene.
Never let you go. Whenever you need me, I'll be. If you believe me, I'll be. I will never let you go. Never let you go. 비가 내리면 비 맞으며 노래하던 그때 기억할게. 눈이 내리면 눈 맞으며 웃어주던 널 촉하며 다시 만날 봄날에 못다한 얘길 전할게 my love my baby 영원히 네 곁에 이거보다.
There's such remarkably little happening during this section. We have a really low kind of subwoofer kick, super low, and we have snaps, and we have just a little bit of atmosphere, some synthy atmosphere going on around that, but it's just those very few elements and then his voice. It's super stripped down.
눈이 내리면 눈 맞으며 웃어주던 널 촉하며 다시 만날 봄날에 못다한 얘길 전할게 my love.
Some nice moments like that where the voice is multi-tracked with harmony, so we get multiple of Jimin for a period of time. I think it starts out solo right in the middle, and then we get a nice multi-voiced image there. Solo. So you can hear very clearly when the other voices come in.
비가 내리면 비 맞으며 노래하던 그때 기억할게. 눈이 내리면 눈 맞으며 웃어주던 널 촉하며 다시 만날 봄날에 못다한 얘길 전할게 my love my baby 영원히 네 곁에 이거보다 나 right 두근거려 지금도 안 나의 맘 잠깐 눈을 감아 눈앞에 서 있을게.
Sorry, distracted by a funky bass line. As bass singers do get distracted by bass things. Listen to that bass line that comes in right after this drum. Yes. Okay, now I'll listen to Jimin. Shout out to the bass player. Nice, easy, intentional flip up into the falsetto, up into that registration shift. Easy flip, obviously intentional. Up to high B. Again, we know Jimin could sing this high in pure chest voice, choosing to flip up to that lighter mechanism. It's perfect for this song. This song is not begging for big, powerful belting. We might get that later, maybe in the final chorus, but that flip is just perfect. It's like this, it's such a light vibe. I love this song. I'm going to just put this song on repeat. All right, back into the pre-chorus. It's the same as the first time.
Just call my name out loud.
God, you know that? It's very chest. I mean, it's very efficient. If it's a mixed voice, it's very efficient and weighty. And his voice is already very light. That could be, he could be carrying his chest voice all the way up there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a really good mixed voice. You can tell from that the first note where he starts. It sounds less weighty, a little more breathy than his chest voice would be. Just call my name out loud. 다시 보랏빛 물들게 나. That's chest voice. So you hear how that's much more weighty. So that's just G-A-G, right? So if he had carried that style of singing all the way up to that high D we heard just before, it would have been much more weighty and powerful sounding. So it's nice we get a kind of back-to-back viewing there.
Just call my name.
So hold that in your ear.
다시 보랏빛 물들긴 나.
That's more yelly.
It's anytime you want me, I'll be right here where you call me, I'll be. Can never let you go, never let you go. Whenever you need me, I'll be. If you believe me, I'll be. I will never let you go, never let you go.
So that chorus, very similar to the second chorus. There might be an element or two added in the background bits, but for the most part, we're getting pretty much the same instrumentation, same vibe, and same vocals in the second chorus.
Never let you go. 나도 맘으로 두드리면 그 웃음으로 문을 열어줘. 멈췄던 시간이 돌아오면 Baby I come back for you.
It's been like a big kind of stomp clap vibe here in this bridge between the penultimate chorus and the final chorus. It's called a bridge usually.
그 웃음으로 문을 열어줘. 멈췄던 시간이 돌아.
Still that synth atmosphere, just kind of highlighting the chords, and other than that we get this kind of reverbed out drum. This kind of reverbed out drum clap situation.
그 웃음으로 문을 열어줘. 멈췄던 시간이 돌아오면 Baby I come back for you.
Ooh, that's nice. Hold up.
Baby I come back for you.
Like I think it's another really, really good mix, all the way up to an E5. So that's the highest we've heard him sing in this song so far.
Baby I come back for you. 다시 하나 될 그날에 Never let you go.
Mixing languages.
크게 부르자 이 노래. 다시 하나 될 수 있게. I will never let you go. Never let you go. 크게 부르자 이 노래.
So I guess there is a mostly the same musically, but I think there has been a change in lyrics for this final chorus.
다시 하나 될 수 있게. I will never let you go. Never let you go. 크게 부르자 이 노래.
Stomp clap.
다시 하나 될 그날에 Never let you go. Never let you go. 더 크게 부르자 이 노래.
I was just gonna say there's a children's chorus in here. It's very clearly heard in the back. I love it.
Let you go. 더 크게 부르자 이
There they
노래.
are.
다시 하나 될 수 있게. I will never let you go. Never let you go.
That's a great song, a great vibe. Really cool to hear this kind of departure from the regular or the usual kind of video production that we get and the usual kind of song we get. Usually it's like a pretty heavy electronic sample based kind of genre. A lot of the music I've been listening to anyway that people have been recommending. It was cool to hear it stripped down, right? Real drum samples, just like very mellow. And vocally, for Jimin, very mellow. This song might be treacherously difficult to sing for some people, but because his voice sits so high and he's got such nice registration shifts all the way up and down, it's just super, super easy. This is very enjoyable. This is going on my chill playlists for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed. If I enhanced your Jimin experience, if you learned something new about this song or this artist, please do consider joining my Patreon family. It's free now, apparently. Patreon added a free option so you can kind of join for free, see what's there, see kind of what you're missing, and then you can upgrade for just $1 a month to actually start getting benefits on the Patreon. So if I am bringing more joy and education to your musical experience, please do consider joining my Patreon. Otherwise, please do like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. A lot of people who watch these videos are not subscribed, and that's a great way to help me grow my platform to make more videos like this. Hit the bell for notifications and leave a comment for the algorithm. It's actually super helpful, believe it or not. So you could say literally anything, but a comment is good for helping this video get out to more people. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.